And good evening or good morning or good something wherever you are, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another Hell Let Loose competition stream. This one is a seasonal, and we've got tonight real banger of a match. The Ocelots are taking on Greyhounds. Yes, I am Noppers. I am your mum's favourite cuddle toy on a weekend. So great to see you all here. I hope you've had a good weekend, or you are having a good weekend. I can tell you right now, though, these guys and girls on these two teams are going to have a rough old fight ahead of them now. I'm just watching at the moment the numbers on both teams because we're not far from start, but I'm going to bring up some data for you. Where are we at? First of all, we're playing on Elsenborn Ridge, Elsenborn, whatever the hell it is. This place. Snow. Shenanigans. Love this map. Love the fact that it's got trees all over the place. Love the fact that it's a snow map and you can actually play it. So much deflate and stuff like that. I think they've done justice to this particular map. Fui was a bit of a challenge there. The camera's straight. God, I'm drunk. Oh, go back away. Yeah, look, it's floating. There we go. We're better. We'll just sit over here a little bit. Probably just sat wrong. I love this map because it's different. It's exciting. It's fun. It's good stuff. And the things to know about it, of course, this one actually, we'll take that off and we will put this one up here. The midpoint for this round is checkpoint. Now, checkpoint is the far right-hand one, so we'll just flick across there and have a look at that. No, not that one yet. Checkpoint there, right-hand side there, Golf Hotel 5-6 sort of area there. Now, depending, of course, what happens with the rest of the points, which one comes up and that sort of thing, it will, determine where we land in how tough it is and so on. But checkpoint, this map is just a cool map, right? It's a cool map, and there's lots of forestry to the south of it. There's lots of cool stuff up north. We will go and have a fly around in a second and have a look at that checkpoint area and take a gander at what's going on there. I'll close that one off now. The other thing I wanted to show you here while we're just zooming around over the map there in the background, and I do all that footage myself, by the way. It takes ages to fly around. Thanks to Cortex for helping me out with that, actually. Here's the scoreboard, folks. This is where we currently stand. Now, we look at the journey of these two teams. So both Ocelots and Greyhounds won their first match there. You can see over in that far left-hand column. They won their first match. Now, Greyhounds lost their second match, but Ocelots won their second match. So they moved up to a 2-0, and the Greyhounds were a 1-1. Then we move across to the next thing, and both teams lost their rounds. Now, Ocelots lost to PF, Pathfinders, and they had a couple of practice matches against Pathfinders, and they were pretty tight. And I've streamed some of this stuff with Ocelots, but I haven't picked up, I don't think I've picked up any of their seasonals, maybe one. I can't remember, actually, because it's been a little while since I've streamed, but I've definitely seen them. I've streamed for them against Vanguard, and PF and so on in either practice matches or comp. I can't remember. Now, Greyhounds, of course, lost against CU as well, so then they both bump across as well. Now, Ocelots there in the 2-1 wins to losses, and Greyhounds in the 1-2. Greyhounds won their next one. Ocelots lost. Ocelots lost to Circle. We just saw this morning, last night rather, if you were watching my stream, the Circle and Chimera fought each other, and that was a banger of a match, folks. It's Circle Junior it was, but go watch that match. It was so good. There was so much great play in that match. So Circle got through against the Ocelots. They moved up into that top area, 3-1 victory. but Greyhounds and Ocelots are now down in the 2-2s because Greyhounds did win their last one against Syndicate. And I've streamed for Syndicate as well, so I've seen all these teams play. Greyhounds and Ocelots now have got to slug it out here, and the winner of these is going to go into a 3-2 zone, and the loser is going to go into a 2-3 zone. Right, so there it is. That's how that worked. We're looking at 48 to 50 at the moment. Looks like they're saying question marks on good to go. I might just drop this picture off. The flyover stuff, we're probably not going to get time to have a look at a lot of that. But you can see what the terrain's like here in that background area. Yeah, it looks like they're not far off now. I reckon they'll go on flip. So what I might do is I might just get down to checkpoint here in the live screen. You don't need to see my ugly head any further. We'll get down and have a look in. Now, I'm also going to have the scoreboard stuff going on up there. So what we will do there is we will take that logo. Oh, no, not that one. That's not the one we want to do. We want to do that one off. So when the map comes up, you'll get the stats there on left and right, as you can see, and you'll actually get the resource node information up the top there. That's useful for some players to understand where they're at. And then back to this, and this will be what the scoreboard is up there with the seasonal stuff. All right, let's get over and have a look at... that's not the right one. I was in the right spot already. Here's checkpoint. All right, so if we get over to that east side of the map, rather, and we just flick ourselves around and look westwards, on the ridgeline right here, this is where you're going to see a little bit of make or break. And the reason is we just back up a little bit. We're still in the play here, and look at this. A beautiful little wall along this ridgeline up high, giving you overwatch to a fair degree down that way. And then it allows you to kind of get forward close and move into this area here. And it's a real dominant area that you need to take charge of. All right. If you let the enemy on the southern side take this ridgeline up here, you are going to forever be struggling to hold checkpoint. When we go north now, we just try to do it less drunken looking. It is a long way away from checkpoint, and we're up in the next point, which is Genset pillboxes. That's a long way away. They've still got some good overwatch, but see, there's a lot more clutter in the way. Looks like they're ready. They're flipping shortly, so they're just about to flip the map. So this is exciting stuff. I will turn that music off as soon as we get the flip going. But yeah, this is what's happening here. So I just wanted you to see that little area there and be aware of that. We'll pop the in-game sound on now, and we'll just drop that music away. Bye-bye, music. Okay, and we've got Des Altberg on the other side there streaming as well, so keep an eye out on his stream, please. Go and support him as well. He's been streaming for Hell Let Loose a lot longer than I have. Back in the day, we were working together sometimes. But yeah, one of the quality streamers you've got for the seasonals, folks, so get after him and support him, please. Now, here are the teams, and I know all of the Ocelots pretty much, and I know maybe a couple of the Greyhound team. I have streamed Greyhound in the past. It's been a long time though. But Ocelots, of course, I, as an Oceanic player, stream for these guys, as I said before, from time to time, and can talk to you about all sorts of players here. What we do see, of course, is there are a few Chimera players as well that we get that play on the Ocelots team because it's an Oceanic team. And there's the flip now. So we're into it, folks. We're in live. I've got to join Enz's squad, and the checkpoint is the center point. Let's see what the other points are straight away. We will talk about this first sector, of course, when it comes to, you know, how people move out of the point and all that sort of stuff. Prep squad, there he goes, jumping in there. Keep that roll, bumping into that one, deploying in there. Okay, so it's AA battery, Genset pillboxes. All right. Okay, so they're going to come into play now, folks. Boom, 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 and then boom, and off we go. So let's go and have a real solid look at this. And the advantage is definitely onto the Greyhounds there with that southern area. They should be sending full send up onto this ridgeline here. And if they don't, they'd be mad. Absolutely mad. I do want to do something else here. Let's have a quick look at that. There's those stats coming up, as I said before. So we will get that through the match. That's handy to have. There are a few other things that I'll flick up onto the screen. I won't talk about them now. I just want to talk about the points themselves. So Genset, as I said, right in here amongst it. And it's a hard spot to defend because that ground really slopes away relatively quickly. So it's a you know, people could creep up on this from 50 to 100 meters away. You won't be able to see them if you're in this area. You've got to really push forward right down into here, and even then it's still hard to see because of all that terrain. Once we get out into this open area here, it's very hard to move down through here. because those bushes aren't covering you from any bullets. This is a great little machine gun nest up here, but I'd expect, or a tank post maybe, but I'd expect that that'll get shelled to the shithouse as well. Right, moving across towards the center area here now. A lot of more of that open, traditional foy type terrain that we talk about on that map, but there's good defilade in a lot of good areas. So you can move in and take cover pretty easily because there's so much option. But once you get down here again, it is open. So from 150 meters out, the Ocelots have got all the work to do. Up onto this ridgeline up here, you've got to take this area here. If you're in the Ocelots team, you have to take this area. The reason I say that is because the next point's artillery, but also because it gives you ranged fire up onto that ridgeline, or alternatively, the enemy's going to be smashing you from range as well. So this is critical up in that area up there for tanks. Just a really hard map to play, this one. From the south flank, same sorts of problems for the Ocelots, but not so much for the Greyhounds. They do have that hill, that ridgeline problem, but if they've got cover from over that way, then they're doing pretty well. Once they get down into here and they're moving up, there's so much cover, or concealment at least, as they move right up here, and then they get to about here, they've still got it, so 150 out, then we start to expose again, but there are bunkers and walls and things that give them cover on the way in, a little bit better than that north side, maybe, I don't know. But this up here, this is critical. This is the critical spot up here. Whoever takes this hill is going to win the checkpoint. Right, let's have a talk about what we've got coming in. Ocelots are sending, full truck up onto that hill. There's a tank and another tank, so 2 tanks there. We've got probably, almost a full truck there. A little bit going across to the middle, full truck, full send into the middle. What have we got for Greyhounds here, folks? We've got that truck going in, 3/4, 2 tanks moving up, couple of infantry there as well. Another truck there with some 2 trucks worth of shenanigans in through this line here, and another truck over that way. I think the Ocelots have got the idea they're pushing everything into checkpoint, but this is the threat for them. They've got to cover this. We'll see what happens. All right, there it is. So, kills already? No way. No way. There is no way that that is a kill already. Surely, I'm going to refresh that. That must be just a hangover from the last map. We'll just quickly check that. We'll do that. We'll do the banner up. We'll get that banner up. There it is down there. No kills at all there. Quickly. Bam, I can see those explosions happening. I'm aware of it. We're watching for those kill counters to go up down that bottom right-hand corner. There's a truck going in. Rockets going. See, everyone's got range. They can see. There's the truck heading down. The Greyhounds have got the run on here, and they've got up onto this ridge line. This is bad for the Ocelots. The Ocelots are going to hold that area there, but I don't reckon they're going to get in the point. Magic down there. Look, there's a trade going on with some trucks. They've driven past each other. That's an Ocelot's truck right there, just parked with not Jared, and he's been shot for his trouble, and they've absolutely nailed him. Something over there, a truck. The second truck just got nailed for the Ocelots. So that's 2 there. That's 3 up already. And there's a truck there going through with Hannibal. He's going to try and satchel forward. True Bird's trying to stop him there. But the Greyhounds real quick on the point here. I think they're going to get it straight away. Ocelots weren't able to get up onto that ridgeline quick enough. Look at that. Greyhounds are up there now already. And there's Jared, T. Reaper, and Vexation trying to make their way across and up. They're going to get nailed. Hannibal's killing there in all sorts of directions. Ocelot's in trouble here, straight up. They've just been absolutely smashed on the point, folks. Harvey's in there. They've got up into this area, which is good. That's actually pretty good. Getting up near and on this hill. I like it. The Ocelot's doing well. Here's a Puma, though, down below us. Let's watch what happens there. Novus is just there trying to support that. Mouse is going to come across and try and hit that. Is that it's not a solo? No, it's a 2. He's just been smashed for his trouble, so he got called out on stream. Streamer's curse does apply. All right, Airborne Kiwi, an old colleague from Hell Let Loose back 5 years ago, and a comp player from back then. Good to see him. He's in amongst it as always, trying his best. But Ocelot's just, it's gone against them here. They haven't got forward quick enough. Jared's up in the point, which is great. They've managed to get on that ridge line. We know that, by the way, the Ocelots are the Allies and the Greyhounds are the Axis. So you'll see US tanks. You'll see me mangle those US tanks. And there it is, 3-2 straight away. It has gone in the Greyhounds' favour. So we'll do this here, and we'll do this here. And there's the scoreboard updated to a 3-2 in the Greyhounds' favour. Now, what do we got looking? Let's see. Although that's a good ridge line there. But look at this. Straight up, the Greyhounds are all over the Ocelots here. They are on the back foot straight away. The Ocelots, they are absolutely getting outplayed here. although they do have a good surge forward, and they're no slouches. There's some great players in the Ocelots team, but the Greyhounds have had a really good strategy execution here in the first phase. There's a Stewart there down below us where Vex is, trying to do something, trying to put some pressure on the point here, but the Ocelots can't move forward. They can't get down through. Like, I'll talk about it again. I'll get down here and have a quick look. They can't get down through here. The moment you start sticking your head out here, maybe in this area here, but look, straight up on the hill there, they're starting to shoot you. It's just brutal. And there's the machine gun now from the Stewart shooting back. There's a Panzer IV, I think, or is that a Luke's? Could be a Panzer IV in amongst it. That's Panzer IV, but look at that. Oh, wait. Can't tell from that angle. I think it's a Luke's, actually. Yeah, it's a Luke's. Something just blew up. Don't know what that was. It was not the Stewart, which I thought it might have been. Ocelots here just locking down this area, but they can't do anything else, and they're losing that ridge line over here. Centurion in amongst it again. We saw him playing last night. Very good player. And he'll be trying to do something up there. There goes whatever that is. Is that a Luke's again? No, that's a Stewart running through. Where's it going? Where you off to, buddy? Going back to help. Oh, there's a Puma up in the building. Yeah, the Puma's sitting in the barn. They know it's up here somewhere, but they're not even engaging. So they've come back here to repair, not knowing that 50 meters behind them, there's a bloody Puma. Or is that the Greyhound? Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, it's a Greyhound, moron. Over here, there's a bit of tag going on. That's why. I thought that was the Puma. The Puma's up here. Somewhere up here. Can you hear him? Where are you? It one down below us. That's a Greyhound. Where'd the Puma go? He got him. No, the Puma's running around. Oh, the Puma's pushing down here. The tanks are all over the place. They're everywhere. This is what you see in comp, right? Good tankers running around all over the place. This Puma's going to push down straight in front of this Greyhound who has no idea it's there. Gang now listening to a tank going behind him. They've seen it. Is it a 3? Oh, he shot the building. Gang just shit himself a little, I reckon. The Puma is not going to die. El Jefe saw it but hasn't been able to do anything. Subpack's chasing God knows what here. And he's got a Puma coming up behind him. He hasn't seen it. There's a Greyhound running past it. Oh, he's hit the Puma. Subpack saves everybody with that shot. What a great shot from Subpack. I don't know where he was running to, but he did the right thing by flicking around. Mauser over there on that hill, working with his squad, trying to push through. Greyhound now just starting to push forward out of the point here. So what are the Ocelots going to go? 10 minutes gone, by the way, folks. 10 minutes down. What are the Ocelots going to do here to try and take this back? Let's take a look at what's happening up on that kill board, and we'll take a look at what's happening in the play of battle. We've got the Ocelots pushing in. Oh, this is bad. All of this is bad for the Ocelots here, and this is not ideal either, but that's a recon. You expect that. But this is... There's 2 sets of supplies dropping there. One's the Ocelots and one's the bloody Greyhounders. We've got all these Ocelots trying to push in. 2 tanks coming in now, so they're going for the 2 tank push through the middle. They've decided to go full send straight up here and see if they can crack this open. There's one. The other one's on this hill there just to the right, just south of Sanity. Now they're going to sit up there. And they're going to do a bit of shoot, right? Because they can't push in. Tom Jack is going to hit that. Yep. Bam, into the Greyhound he goes. Is that a 1? That's a solo. Security Bird's going to jump out. They've brought in 2 tanks. There it goes. Reddy Fishy and crew there. There's Security Bird now. He's lost his Greyhound. There's a full spawn wave down there to the left. That Stewart's now seen that. And it's starting to shred into that. They've realised they've got a problem there now. And those tanks aren't going anywhere, of course. They've been locked down by the Greyhounds. But this up here... Where is it? Oh, they're down below us? Did they just clear them all out? No, they're just down below us. So there are Greyhounds mixed with Ocelots in the back lines of the Ocelots. The Ocelot would not be happy with that. Torrin just gets nailed, but Bubbalo gets the revenge kill. Dime got killed by Blood. Crowloy Crowley, I think his real name is. I can't remember half of them now. But there's a good spawn wave in. The Ocelots have to defend here. Now they've got a cap going on, and the cap going back the other way as well. Okay, how is that cap happening on Genset? It's 1 tank. 1 tank is capping there, and the Ocelots put a bit of pressure on the other point as well. But not enough. And that's all stopped, and there's that tank losing its cap as well. Where is it? Ocelots do have quite a bit. You look at this tank. See how they all jump out? As soon as they're about to die, they're all out now. They don't bother saving the tank. There was an anti-tank gun there. It got nailed. Rusky gets nailed there. Good kills there. And Ocelots clear out that backline tank and all those problems. They do have a push forward here on the left. I think they had a heavy over here at like a 75. So that's good. These guys up here will be looking for garrisons. That's fine. Ocelots have shut this down. A little bit of pressure there. They've managed to clean that up. They've got that tank over in the middle, but Greyhounds really dominating here. I wonder... I haven't looked at that scoreboard when I've been hitting the map key, by the way. I've just been talking to the map. So let's take another quick look. And if you look at it, 66 to 59, the Ocelots winning those trades just barely. The MG's in their favour. Armour as well. So most of it seems to be going the Ocelots' way, but it's just the Greyhounds are outplaying them manoeuvre-wise. Ocelots, though, getting pressure in the sector now, and they are doing it well. They've got that tank over there still. I think it was still there. Let's check. Yep, it is. So they've got pressure in, and the Greyhounds, every time they try to get something moving forward, they have to come back and stop it. They have to come back and stop this, which is good. Same problem, though, for the Ocelots. You've got to take this ridge. You've got to take this ridge line. 2 OPs up here, and the Greyhounds are just able to feed infantry down in to defend when they need to. They can just do this all day. So unless the Ocelots can take this ridge line, and I think that might be a map edge push, right? Down through here with a tank. Let's have a look. Oh, this guy here, he's trying to push. He's got his OP up down low. See, this should be held by the Ocelots, and it's not. And they're losing the next point. And it's those guys around the back, and that's going to draw some of their people back and cause them to stop being on the attack. But that frontal is now happening from the Greyhounds. The Ocelots have left that ground. They've left that creek line, which you should have a machine gun or something covering it. They've left it open. Maybe they didn't have a choice. Maybe they got killed out of it. There's a tank it's lost its repair, and it's now been smashed. Whatever got that, that must be one of those two. Ocelots in trouble. They have got the point held still, but they've lost their 75. And it's just a bit of a brutal match here for the Ocelots. They've really got to grip it up here. Commander is Cortex. He's been doing command for a very, very long time. But look, they don't have enough defense here, folks. And they've let the Greyhounds get into that trench line down there on the left, or the creek line, or whatever you want to call it. And they're just rolling in the front door now. The front door has been left open for the Greyhounds. Kills are still happening here. T-Reaper picks that one up and gets nailed for his trouble by Maynard. Levencloud trying to push around and see what he can do. He's got one either side of him. He's probably going to get picked up for that. Rafiki gets a kill there. Yeah, Lemon and Wide kill each other. Now Song and Maynard are there. But yeah, look, the front door, they're just feeding troops in now. So if that's where all the 5 or 6 Ocelots are, where are the rest? Got a couple going around the back. I like that. Repurpose doing a thing. As always, trying to make a play. I like that. This is just chaotic. The front lines are chaotic. And to be fair to both teams, this is a hard map to play because I don't reckon a lot of them have played much. Something wrong? I feel like... Oh, Cortex has just written something in chat. I wondered why he was writing in chat. It's like, mate, you got a command to do. I don't like that the Ocelots have left this ground here. I don't like to see that trench line. It allows, or not trench line, you know what I mean. The defilade. The Ocelots will let them get up here, and they're moving up the hill, and there's a tank coming up now, and it's a Panzer IV. And, oh, this is all bad. Jared's now in on it. Here he goes. He's got a person to deal with. He's dodged that guy. He's managed to shoot him. Jared with a great kill there, and he's been shot in the back. Magic's been run over. Both tankers now dead. No infantry support on those two guys. The tank is now sitting there shelling whatever it likes. Shoots that OP into oblivion. This is just... The Ocelots have got no defense right now. They've got to clear that bloody defilade, and they're not doing it. Oh, boy, and here's the garrison about to go. That Panzer IV won't give up on that one too easy. Boy, watch this. Thanks very much. Oh, that is brutal stuff from the Greyhounds there. Just absolutely dominating this match right now, and Ocelots have got work to do. All right, what do we got over here? The Greyhounds now pushing up. This is a good manoeuvre from them into that creek line, as we just said, or that defilade. And now they've got this ground over here as well. they're able to sit up on this ridgeline and control across, although Lemon's there trying to stop him. He's been shot again. That the Greyhounds managed to get up into this area is telling of their skill at the moment. And look at that, bam, over the back there, more Ocelots down. Bombos and Dolman, sure, are trying to come across, but the moment they try to come across, they're getting shot from the front as well. And there's no pressure down here at all. Look at that. Greyhounds have just been able to completely walk away. They've left all of that. Good airhead up there might help them in a minute for the Ocelots, but this is just, yeah, and they're getting pressed off of this ridgeline here now. Just getting outplayed, the Ocelots here. I don't know where all of their tanks went, but they're all gone. 1, 2, 3 around the back here. We've got Johannes trying to come around. They've got the Panzer IV still there. Is that the Panzer IV? Yeah, it is. So 3 tanks up here might make a difference, but they've got to now full send down that flank. Don't just roll in the tanks and camp. Put one as a camp it can hold. Get the other 2 to push. You've got to push now. If you don't clear this out now, this rot that's set in over here is about to cause you a loss of 4-1. That's what you got to do, folks. That's what you got to get those tankers. You got to say, right, guys, full send down the map edge. Infantry follow up. Ramirez trying his best to hold here. The Greyhounds just dominating this area. Where is the point from here? Literally just there on the right. So they've been pushed out of these buildings, the Ocelots. What are the tanks doing? They've stalled. They've stalled in the back. They're sitting and camping at the moment. Maybe Cortex is trying something different. Maybe he's just saying, all right, let's consolidate right now. Is that one here? No, it's not. Where are they? Oh, over there. Okay. See? One in here somewhere. There it is. All right, so there's a lovely 76. Just sitting here. I'm not sure what they can see from up here. Fucking better eyes than I've got, let me tell you. Not hard. I'm over 50. Yeah, I don't know about that. Where's the other ones? Let's have a look. We've got one just down below us. There's one here. It's camp. It's got a bit... not really. No, I don't like it. I don't like these camp spots. But I don't know this stuff as well as these guys, so... you know, maybe they know something about those areas that I don't. Maybe they know something about the sight lines or something, but I don't like it. Here's a 75 as well, by the way. This one's a bit better. It's got a bit better sighting out through there. I can see through the tree areas, but that's not too bad at all. But Ocelots push right back. What do we got for the Greyhounds? They've got 1, 2, 3 tanks. That's a heavy there. That'll be a Tiger or something. Or a Tiger or a Panther, obviously. And then they got those 2 there, plus 1 across here. All right. Back down this way we go. Where are those tanks for the Greyhounds? Getting a bit foggy out here now. And the stream is now live, ladies and gentlemen, as of 30 minutes ago. So I hope you're able to join me. This is a competitive match. It's a seasonal match. It is Greyhounds versus Ocelots. And as if you've only just joined 30 minutes after the stream, what you will have seen is the Greyhounds came in and completely dominated the first area. You can hear that tank shit, there it is. Completely came in and dominated the first area, took it within about 5 minutes or so, and put pressure on the next point a couple of times there. Ocelots had to scramble their defense together. They managed to get it together, and now it's kind of stagnated a little bit around this, but Ocelots have just gradually been ground back into here. There's a big spawn wave coming in for the Ocelots. They've gone full send over here. They've lost the middle of the map. But look at this. Machine gunners peppering over into this area, and these guys are just they can't even get forward. There we go. We're going to kill there, but it's a trade, and it's bad for the Ocelots. They're almost off of... They're about to lose Genset pillboxes, folks. Well, let's take a look. We're going to stop on the map for a minute. Take a look. There's a tank battle going on over here. Oh, this is an ambush. I want to see it. I want to see it. Where is it? It's coming across for a great ambush here. Boom, that's one in the back of it. I think he just got it. That's another one in the back. That's good shots here from the Stuart on that Panzer IV. It's now taken a 3rd hit. It's going to kill the Stuart. Oh, the Stuart takes a full round to the face. He's got to run, but he won't be able to run quick enough. There she goes. So that Panzer IV manages to live through that. And there's the cap starting to happen. As I said before, we were about to see that, but I just wanted to do that little look. It's just weight in this sector. The Ocelots have just been pushed back out of those buildings on the left. There's some sort of tank just in there on the point, just died. Pretty sure that was an Ocelot's tank. Was it? No, it was the Panzer IV, I reckon. Those two tanks starting to roll in on the right there now. There they are. The fog's starting to annoy everybody. Point being capped here by the Greyhounds because of just the weight in that sector. I want to see what happens with these tanks here. We've got just an assault infantryman, not assault, automatic infantryman there. Tanks are going to run into each other. They're going to push together. I want to see what this does. Here's Seth trying to get a satchel off. Magic watching. Magic not watching well. Oh, this is not what you want to see. They're not watching. He's put the satchel on. He's shot his man. Ratfiki's... Oh, boy. We're looking at a twofer here if we're not careful. Ocelots have no idea. They're going to lose the 76. They've killed their man, but it matters not. The 75's yeeted out of there. Chaos here. 76 in about 5 seconds away from full death. He's going to take 3 people out. There he goes. Oh, that is just a travesty. And with all of that infantry around, the 76 driver would be pissed about that. I would be if I had all that infantry around me and nobody saw the enemy guy run in and put the cell. Someone did. Rafiki did, and he managed to shoot him and not kill him. And here's the other satchel going in now. Oh, God. This is just bad. 2 tanks satcheled. Not what you wanted to see if you're the Ocelots. They're about to lose the point, folks. Once that tank dies, we've got 2 tanks coming in over here. That's a medium. There's a heavy sitting up here. Greyhounds are about to cap this. It's going to go 4-1. Bombing run over the back there, picking up the garrison of the Ocelots. Does it? Yes, it does. There's a back garrison. Look at this. They're just getting squeezed into the corner here now. The point's starting to cap now. As I said, there's that tank gone. So second tank down as well. Rafiki kills that guy as well. And then gets shot for his trouble. But the point's gone now. Ocelots haven't got enough here. They're going to lose it 4-1 at the moment. And it's just not good. It is not good. They are just getting absolutely smashed by the Greyhounds at the moment. I mean, they're trying hard, the Ocelots. They really, really are trying hard. They are fighting hard. And they are holding off here. But they're just not getting those lines, those areas that they need to go to. They're not holding. They're not holding where they need to hold. They needed to hold these buildings below us here. Their tanks are getting caught out, which is what we just saw. Here's a bombing run coming in. That'll pick up the garrison. Nice kill there from Vortex on that garrison. That'll slow down this attack a little bit, actually. And that's good work from him. But the Ocelots is just, look at the map. Look at the pressure right up in amongst it now. They've lost this entire central area here. They've been ground out. There's a recon tank coming around the back there, getting chased by a 76 again. We can probably get a bit of a look at that as the Ocelots lose that point. There's a shot in on that recon tank. No, where did it go? Oh, there it is. It just was shooting at nothing. But the Ocelots have been pressed right out, and they lost the garrison. They picked up a garrison off of the Greyhounds, but yeah, bad stuff. Bam, that Puma's been hit by the 76, hasn't been killed. And it's just going to yeet its way through. Magic there. Now sees it. He puts one in. He's taken its engine or its transmission. One of the two. Don't care. Good kill. Good kill in that tank. It's now got one guy running out. Oh, he's shot. He's been hit. He's been hit. Now they'll repair it. But that 76 was ready and he's picked it up. And the cap will start going backwards and forwards a little bit here as the Ocelots desperately surge some people in. There's another spawn wave from them that'll push them back towards the cap in their favour. But I just want to look at all of this here. And now, if you look at the scoreboard as well, the German side, the Greyhound side there, have got the bigger range of kills. Sniper is definitely doing his job. Armor's about even out, but those tanks dying to satchels, that's pretty bad. You don't want that. We can do some of this other stuff too. We can bring up, not that one, this one. A couple of melee kills in there. Got close at some stage. I love it. I love it. There's melee kills. MVPs right there. A couple of anti-tanks up there. Those great kills from those satchels, of course. We can also see... What else have we got? We can do the tank scoreboard. And we can take a little bit of a look at that. just to get an idea of what the tank crews are doing, or who's been in a tank crew at some stage. But this is the big thing, right? The numbers are absolutely going in the Greyhounds' favour. All right, so the point's still going in the Greyhounds' favour. It's going back towards the Ocelots as they spawn in, and then the Greyhounds kill some, and it goes back towards them, and so on and so forth. And this is just, it's just brutal. This push, this pressure that's going on here. It's just, what's happening with this mouse? It's just terrible for the Ocelots at the moment. They are desperately trying to hang on. We'll get over here and have a look at this middle area here where the Ocelots actually lost a lot of infantry, and what's happening up on this ridge line here. All right, so there's see, they got their OP right forward here. Very hard for them to get out of that area, but they've managed to get away with it so many times here that they have pressed forward. There's Chi Wu trying to shoot Shanks. He's missed him, and now he's going to get shot for his trouble, I reckon. Bit of trade there. Mauser and all the team in that trench. There we go. He's got his man. Martin is now sitting. Mauser gets shot. Grenade going in. Sanity and Rice there were in tanks before. They're now, well, Rice was. He's now in the trenches. And they're banned. They're getting rolled in that trench as well. So as they come up over that ridge line, they've just got infantry everywhere. Dolman gets a bit lucky there on his right because Chi Wu managed to kill him, but he gets shot. Bam, 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 trade everywhere. And McFawkes is in there taking the garrison down. And that's the garrison gone for the Ocelots in this area here. So they'll lose that as well. They got no garrison here. The nearest garrison's there. 4-1-2 Greyhounds in about 10 seconds because there's an airhead down here as well. Well, not 10 seconds, but you know what I mean. Ocelots have lost this point. Ocelots about to lose this point as well. My goodness me. That's Greyhound side. Look at that Panzer IV just sitting there shelling. There's an airhead down, where is it? It's down below me on the left or somewhere. Was it an airhead or was I just looking at OPs? I was probably just looking at OPs. But they've got their OPs in here. They've pushed all the way forward. And the Panzer IV is just going to back up a little bit here because it's getting shot at now. It's seen what it needs to see. Over 50%, it just quickly yeets its way over a couple of sticks, what do they call them? Like the metal, the concrete ones are dragon's teeth. Hedgehogs, that's what I was trying to think of. There you go. But this is a comprehensive fight from the Greyhounds, and it's almost 30 minutes into the battle, and the Greyhounds have just been smashing the Ocelots back into the corner. So much for the Ocelots to do here. This last point's already going to get taken. There's no way the Ocelots are taking this back. 2 tanks on the point right now, one below us and one over there. They've been out-tanked in this match by the Greyhounds, or out-tanked in that the infantry has been MVPing against the tanks from the Greyhounds. And there it is, 4-1 in the favour of the Greyhounds, and the Ocelots are up against it now, trying to stop a 5-0. Can they do it with 1 hour to go, folks? 1 hour to go. What have we got happening over here? Nothing good for the Ocelots. I can tell you that right now. They've got a stream of infantry pushing towards that point. Now, I don't actually know who the winner and loser, what happens to them. I'm assuming the winner gets into a better position, but I'm not sure what the losing side ends up doing in the, if there's a relegation round or something like that. Cortex has no idea. He's about to get rolled from behind here. He's just started to see him move in. Bam, there he's dead. And their cap will happen around the back here in a second. They are right in amongst the Ocelots' back line. They are shooting anything that comes in off of the spawn points. They've got that garrison down below us. Unk has found that. It was a good place for a garrison, but he's found that now. Cortex wasn't able to defend that. The Torrens now pushing out. The artillery's untouchable, by the way, but they can't also jump off the gun and start killing stuff. It's hilarious, isn't it? They're just running past. And these chests, yeah. But this is, here's the Ocelots back over on the point. The point is, where is it? Or is it just there? There we go. Starts the cap on the critical sector. All of those Greyhounds around the back there now starting to push in. Nothing that they can do right now. The Ocelots, have a look at the map position they're in. They're trying to push this point again. They've got one spawn point there. They've got, well, that's the artillery, the untouchable. But this stuff here, look, they're just all over them. They've got a good spawn here and they're going to push in. They might be able to hold for a while here. Actually, that's a huge spawn wave. Yeah, that's all right. But they've got people in their back line that are uncontrolled. Like, you know, all of those guys around the back, they're spawning everywhere and no one's found them. Well, no one's found where they're spawned from anyway. And the kill ratio is going in the Greyhounds' favour as well. They're just out-tactics and outplaying the Ocelots at the moment, and that's rough for them. What else have we got going on here? So that whole frontal push, that tank's about to get ganged. Pretty vigorously. There she goes. I just saw the explosion happen, I think, yeah, down below us. Got wrecked. Tiger there. Oh wait, was that a German tank? No, there's the Panzer IV. There's the Tiger. We've got that 76 up there on the right. The last remaining bastion of hope is this 76 at the moment. There he is there. He's got no infantry support whatever except for magic. He's got a repair station on him, but what's his view range look like? It's pretty shit. And they're going to get rolled by a Tiger and a Panzer IV, and they can't see them. He's just trying to see, is it a 3? It's a 3. Look up on the right there. They've got all that infantry on the ridgeline against them. Oh, it's just, nothing's going right for the Ocelots today. They aren't able to hold anywhere. The Greyhounds are just outplaying them. Honestly, I don't know how else to explain it. They're better at this map, the Greyhounds. Bam, first shot into the 76. There we go. 76 now in trouble. Looks up onto the ridge, doesn't see anything, can't see anybody to shoot. Second shot coming in a second. There's another tank over the back there. Rocket goes in from Rice. See that tank over the back there? Panzer IV, I think that is. Boom, there's another one in. Maynard gets shot on. Everybody gets shot at this tank. Ramirez trying something. Another shot in. Tiger's about to blow it up. Gets his little eyes on it. He's looking, he's going to kill it. There's no way that tank is... Oh, that's a bounce. They would have seen that. He just tips over that ridgeline there. Stop, stop, stop. Bam, and in she goes, and that's the end of that. 76 done. Another rocket. Oh, Tom Jack's got spare rockets now. He doesn't have to worry about shooting tanks anymore. Here's another Tiger down below us. So they've got 2 heavies coming in, plus a medium there. It's just those 3. There's 2 tanks. That's a medium and a heavy. Up there, they've got infantry sort of trying their best. We may as well get back over and have a look at this last point to see what the Ocelots can do against this infantry wave coming in. So we'll go around this way and we'll have a bit of a look. There we got Big Jim now covering down that way. I like what Big Jim's done there. No, he's moving up now. Meatball, who everyone loved from yesterday's stream. Let's see if he can meet MVP today. We'll follow old Meatball in. I have no idea how he's going to go here. He's been called out on the stream. The patient play there there's a kill in there. Nice Meatball shooting. Watch that kill stream for your favorite killer on the team. Here we go. We've got to push down through. They've got a whole bunch of Greyhound coming up nicely. There you go. Nice kill from Meatball. Greyhound are coming up beautifully through this tree line. But they are getting picked off now by the Ocelots. That's good for the Ocelots. Greyhound's going to need to clean this up a little bit if they want to try and take this point. Meatball's in a hole now. It's a round hole. Fits a Meatball perfectly. Johans gets nailed by Meatball. That's got to be 3 now, I think he's picked. 4. 5, I think it was. Now he's got a rocket for him as well. Full send on Meatball's rocket. Now he's waiting patiently. He's going to lean and shoot the rocket. There's a send. Oh, it's a great shot from Meatball. Bam! That was good stuff, but he hasn't picked up the garrison yet. Love it. Dime's trying to get across to that garrison now. That was an OP, I reckon. That's a rocket in for the garrison. Yes, he's managed to get it. Dime's picked up that back garrison. Super important for the Ocelots there to try and shut down from losing 5-0. Now he's been shot by German Dud. Bubble-O-Matic's picked up the other guy. German Dud's in there with an OP, I think. Yeah, there's an OP there. Recon lead. Looking around. Here comes the Greyhound. They're looking for the garrison. The garrison's gone. Good comms would help. Hopefully it's passed on that it's dead. Meatball's still rolling through. about 6 or 7 he's picked up now. Can he get German dud? Let's have a look at that. Nothing else happening much in this match at the moment outside of Ocelots desperate for defense. Here we go. Meatball for... Oh, that's a Greyhound round. Never mind. But look at this over to the right. Meatball's finally done by that squad coming in. Ranger picks up someone. Okay, what do we got back over here? Yeah, look at this. They've pushed up through that area where all those tanks were. They're up on that ridgeline now, looking into the point. Those tanks up here have died. No, they've moved across. So they moved across to try and defend. There's a dead Panzer IV and then just a battlefield wreck. So the Panzer IV got done on the way in. Mars is trying to shoot across that way. Just can't quite get the angle by the look of that. So there we are, folks. Just chaos for poor old Ocelots. Great work from Greyhound. Artillery landing along the ridgeline now. They need to do that. Baby something. Siri gets baby something. Shut up, phone. Oh, damn it. Every time, Siri. Every time. Doesn't know what I mean, the old Siri. Okay, Roy, Nelson, Tom, Jack, and Never coming through with Mars, Mick, Seth, and babies. And as they come through this area here, they will get into that trench line. And the Ocelots, 200 meters out from the point, is where this whole squad plus is. I think that's an entire squad, actually. Vodkenstein, I'm assuming, is there putting some cover fire in that slows the Ocelots from getting to this trench line. And this is what's been happening. Here's an OP going down. Not sure, actually. What's babies doing? All around here, there's a fight going on over there between a couple of recon tanks. Might just check that fella out. Oh, and the Ocelots lost that one. Somewhere out here, there it is. The Puma got damaged, the Greyhound got destroyed. There she is. Back across we go. Arty landing all around the point now. Everybody's Arty, that could be, I'm not really sure. Back in we are on the point area. 1-4 in the favour of the Greyhounds. Explosions around the back. There is a tank around here, I know. There, down below us. 75 pushing up. Not sure where the 76 is. There's a 75 there as well. Big spawn wave over here. The Ocelot's doing okay on defense, but look at this. This is this wave coming through. There's a 76, there's a 75. They've lost this whole sector over here. Tanks doing their thing. Repurpose trying to get around the back, about to run. Oh, goodness sneeze. About to run straight into a tank. Gonna slink past the tank. Got to get around in here somewhere, repurpose. Tank is only a single, so it won't have seen her. There's a 75 backing away. 76 is over here. There's a 75 as well. What have they got? 3 tanks now? Yeah, they have. Airhead coming in. Airhead is coming in. Right below us. Bombing run. Airhead. I don't think that was the commander of the Ocelot, so I always check that now. But that's an airhead coming in. Siri's looking at it. Maybe across here. Here it is. Is this a defended airhead? The Ocelots do have 3 tanks here. That was a bombing run over the back there. That was the Ocelot bombing run along that ridge line. Where's this airhead coming in? Boom. Over here to the right. Just somewhere down here. If they get this airhead off, which they might, it's just over here to the right. There it is. Is it inside or outside of the fence? It's outside, in the open. Oh, that's not a bad rocket, but don't care. That was a grenade from Crowley, or Crowley, or Crawley, or whatever it is. Oh, rockets coming in there. Oh, everything blowing up, and there's the sector capping now. Because that airhead, although it was destroyed, there's so many people focused on that lots of infantry is pouring into the point now. 100 meters, and they're right on it. They're right on it. Look at this. They're just all over it. Greyhounds. This is excellent stuff from them. Ocelots are just starting to cap that next point, but it's... Oh, they've got it contested. But it's all too late. It's all too late here. There's a 75 pushing in. That'll make some difference. Is there any tank there? Yes, there is. There's a Tiger up on the hill somewhere that will shoot that 70. Bam, there she goes. Straight up. 75 tried to go into the point and it just got slaughtered by the Tiger that was on Overwatch up there. This is GG's 5-0, ladies and gentlemen. 5-0. It's going to be to the Greyhounds after about 46 minutes or 47 minutes. What amazing stuff from them. They are an absolute team to be beaten in this competition. With this comprehensive victory that they've pulled here today, there's a bit of infantry coming in from the Ocelots, with the Tigers rolling into the point now. There's nothing much they're going to be able to do. The bombing run coming in, that'll have to be a friggin' Greyhounds bombing run, and yes it is, there it goes around the back. So it's just going to not really hit anything, but it's going to stop the Ocelots from pushing up. The Tiger's flipped. Oh, disaster for the Tiger, but he's still driving, folks. It'll buff out, don't you worry about that. They're going to get it. They're going to get it over. He's gone for the shoot flip. It's a sideways Tiger and nothing to see here. Move on. What a way to finish the match. GG's, ladies and gentlemen. 5-0 defeat for the Ocelots. Turn that scoreboard off. There it is. We'll give a commendation. I don't know who to give it to. Oh, where's Meatball? We'll give it a Meatball. He did a pretty good job there in his little role. But have a look at your scores there of your players that your favourites are. Definitely a team to beat the Greyhounds, aren't they? Oh, shit. I just put that wrong. We'll do that. Definitely a team to beat the Greyhounds there. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. We'll bring up this quickly. What are we going to do here? We'll do this right here. So look at that ratio. Have a look at some of those numbers for yourself. You can just see the German side there just racing away after the first 10 or 15 minutes of the match. They just started to really head off. All right. A couple of those background stats for you there we can quickly look at as well. We can have a look at this. This is the tank stuff. Probably want to get rid of that. Hard to see in the background. That's these keys. And we can get the the anti-tank and the melee there. There it is. But this stuff here, this is what we're talking about. All right. That comparison. Just tough stuff for the Ocelots. So there you go, folks. We'll get back to the main warm-up screen now. I'm going to wrap it up there. We will do a raid. If there's a raid, we will do a raid. Thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed yourself. It was a great thing that the Greyhounds did there, winning, and commiserations, of course, to the Ocelots. They just couldn't carry it on the day. We will try and raid, as I said, and I've got a stream sometime early tomorrow, so if you're around, hope you catch you then. Otherwise, take care and have a good evening. Goodbye for now.